Let's also take stock of what the money market is up to, because that also is getting battered and bruised. It's not just equity, or for that matter, other asset classes like crude or gold, which are seeing or paying the price of the COVID pandemic. But let's also welcome on board Saurabh Bhatia. He joins in the show right now to analyze which way the Rupee may be headed. Can we just have the Rupee rate first before I go to him and show you whether or not we're seeing weakness today as well? Saurabh, hi, morning. Good to have you on the show. I guess just everything is getting battered and bruised, and Rupee's not really left far behind. But do you sense that worst may be over when it comes to the currency hit, or do you think there are, we could see more pain come by for the currency?
Well, good morning. From currency perspective, compared to the region, year to date since January, we've moved in about 5%, 4.5% to 5%, as against other Asian currencies would have moved around 7% plus. So, difficult to say if the move is over, because this is not happening because the domestic macros are weak. This is largely happening with the extent of strength what the dollar has, and hence a few critical levels will be important from a currency perspective. And one important level what we are tracking is 75.5 on currency, which is so far being held.
Saurabh, just give us a sense as well as to, what you've made of the RBI's measures. They have spoken about sufficient liquidity in the market by conducting the USD INR swap and pledged to do as much as the market requires. As of now, do you think that that is sufficient?
Well, from monetary side, the best what they can do is, to the extent which the trend is moving, to smoothen the volatility in the direction of that trend. And what they have done proactively from a swap announcements has been very welcome. It just helps to smoothen the volatility from a currency standpoint. So definitely a lot more helpful measure compared to other measures what they could have adopted at this stage.
Just give us a sense as to how you're also looking at the kind of strength that we're seeing in the US dollar, largely by, that sort of demand to hold the safest form of liquidity, if you will. Do you see that kind of strength increasing in a time like this, where we are seeing this kind of a global financial meltdown?
Well, when you look at other safe haven assets, even like gold, which have come off, that indicates that markets or people don't want to move to safety. People largely need to hold cash or get onto cash, and it's this move which is helping the dollar index to strengthen further. Nobody knows as of now. This largely looks like a bottomless pit in context to the contagion and what impact it can have. And hence, on one side, central bankers will keep on pumping liquidity, and till the time the markets look for some sanity from the other asset classes, we do expect dollar index to remain on a strengthening side.
Okay, Saurabh, good to have you on the show. We'll let you go on that note. Thanks so much for joining in.